What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you another video. So today I wanted to bring you a video for Power Rangers. There's apparently a big announcement going around about some rumored cast members being screen tested for the movie coming out 2017. And so I wanted to list off some of the actors that were spoken about and just talk about them a little bit. So. And one of them was one that I had no idea was there to begin with, but so the first actor was so I'll tell you the roles first of all. So we have for the Black Ranger, Daniel Lovato, and he's been in the show, I guess, or a movie called It Follows. Then there's Ross Butler, who was in Chasing Life, as well as Brian Seen Mark, who I guess is also from that, is either testing or is also from that same show, and they're testing for the role of Zach. So Daniel Lovato, Ross Butler, and Brian Seen Mark. Then for the Red Ranger, Jason, the people that are testing are KJ Appa, KJ Appa from Shortland Street, Austin Butler as well. So I get Austin Butler, not Ross Butler. Austin Butler for the Shannara Chronicles, and Mitchell Hope from the Descendants. Are all testing for the role of the Red Ranger. So that should be very interesting to see how that goes over. There was also discussion over the Pink Ranger casting. There was actually, I want to say, 2 actors that have been discussed. Maybe 3 actually. I think it's 3. Let's see again. Yeah, there's 3. There's Stephanie Scott, there's Naomi Scott, and this is one that isn't in the regular posting, but apparently has been mentioned. Saying this is that Anna Sophia Robb is also screen testing, which I don't know what she's from, but I know that that Naomi Scott is from the Martians, I guess, Martians or something like that. And I think there was one, and there's one more actor for the Black Ranger that wasn't mentioned in the original posting for the screen testing, which was Johnny Ortiz. So that should be interesting. So those 2 actors were not originally mentioned, and then recently there was mention of an actor for the Blue Ranger, which I haven't heard anything about till now. Very recently, which was the fact that apparently they're screen testing an actor named Logan Miller, who reminds me of a person that I actually know from where I live, and I'm just kind of confused because he looks so similar. So it's just kind of funny. So yeah, those are some of the actors. They haven't mentioned anything about who they're testing for the Yellow Ranger, or who they're testing for a Green Ranger, or anything like that, or if they're even testing a Green Ranger or not, because we don't really know for a fact that they are. Or a White Ranger. I mean, we don't really know whether or not they're going to base it off of the White Ranger or the Green Ranger or something else, because it's going to be obviously it's going to be an interesting interpretation for that reason. Then again, these movies aren't really intended to be based off of anything, so it should be interesting to see where they go with the story. Another thing that was mentioned that I've heard is that people will also bring up the fact that Lionsgate is not known for their CGI, which is actually kind of true, and it's interesting to think about that, because that also implies that this movie might have a lot of CGI, but because it said that they typically don't, it would be really interesting to see what they do to compromise that, because of the fact that, they make some pretty major movies, and if they're not using CGI, it's gonna be like they have to do some pretty high quality stuff, and for stuff with like giant mechas and stuff, like, I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to make that work out without CGI. So, It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see if they're going to use CGI for that or if it's going to be organic and real. And if that's organic and real, then that's awesome. Just in general, those screen actors definitely sound interesting. The other rumor was that they were going to do some of these like newer actors rather than the ones that I said in the past that have been rumored, which were major actors. And this is also because they wanted to have a young cast because it was meant to represent that teenage aspect of it rather than having these adults that are like well known. And what they said that they would do is that they would have like these less known actors play the roles of the Rangers and give them a little bit more significance in the world and become bigger, and then have a villain, and then have a major actor play the villain, which would be Rita probably, and you know. That's where the possibility of Meryl Streep or someone big like that would come in. And the reason why I think Meryl Streep would be good is because she's known for playing lots of villains, and it would be pretty good. And she can act pretty, like she has the ability to act in big extremes. And you know, if you're playing Rita, Rita's not a character that's like all calm and soft and like hello, like she, you know, she's not mellow. She's all screaming, yelling, loudness, like. It's going to be interesting to see how they do her up, or what characters they're going to feature, or whether or not Rita is the main villain or not. Because it's rumored that she is going to be the main villain. That and Goldar is like rumored to be a pretty significant. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do, and if they choose to, they might decide to have major actors for both of them, which could be really interesting. And that's my phone. So that could be really cool. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think that these actors are actually being screen casted? Do you think that we're gonna get one of these? We're gonna get these actors, or are we gonna get some of the actors that have been previously mentioned as possible actors for the movie? I mean, what do you guys think? Do you like the idea of a major actors playing the villain, or actor playing the villain, and then having the Rangers being played by smaller characters? And also, they haven't even mentioned whether or not they're expecting a major actor for Zordon or Alpha. So that's another aspect to question, whether or not they're going to use someone major. It also makes me wonder, are they going to use someone original for Alpha, or are they going to go and get the guy that did Alpha originally to play that role? Which could be interesting to see what they do, because he has a pretty unique voice, and the guy that did him is really, really awesome. I've met him before. He's super, super nice and super, super cool. So yeah, it'd be really awesome to see what they do with that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video again. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Answer the question again, and goodbye, guys.